So I did a trade breakdown, $5,000, how I made this on my live funded account, and I didn't record. I mean, I did record, but I had no sound on. So essentially, if we calm down to this trade breakdown, we can see, right, what we can see is we are here on the 15-minute. What price did, took out this liquidity, took out this liquidity, took out this liquidity, took out this liquidity, and took out this liquidity. These are 5 lows getting taken out once you push into this demand. At the same time, we have the trend line breakup build up, we have double top build up, and we have Asia high here build up as well. So what does price do? It goes from one liquidity area to another liquidity area, obviously aligning with your supply and demand zones for a position entry. So what happened is price came into my demand, took all of these lows, which are 5 lows, 5 like decent lows. Like I'm not calling this as a low. I'm actually calling this decent low because people actually put their stop loss here. For example, this is a demand. From here on, it pushed nice, but didn't push nice enough, right? Maybe someone is still in this trade. That's a low. That's a low here. That's a low here. Even on the retest, there's multiple lows that are getting taken out, and that's the most important part about trading is liquidity, right? So once price comes into your demand, you know that okay, downwards liquidity, most of the downwards liquidity has been taken out. So that's number one. Number two is price. Okay, price comes into my zone, which is perfect. Number two. And then number three is all about entry, right? Now, as soon as you come to this demand, you can see that there's a fake bounce here, which is good. Why? Because we haven't exactly swept the low. We can see that the low was exactly right here. That's what this was not taken out. And we can see that we had this fake break of structure to the downside, obviously, first. So this is the break of structure, right? But this is a fake one. Why? First of all, it's to fake out sellers. And the second part of this push is just to get buyers in, right? So you have double liquidity getting taken out. So now you have liquidity here for sellers, right? Retest on the supply. Even here, there's liquidity aligned because you have this drop down that people think is actually going to be sells. But obviously, in reality, it's just simple buys. Now, what does price do? It shows bullish confidence by breaking this high. This means that the last retest of this high has been broken and all this gets taken out as well. That means that we're shifting to bullish mode, right? Or you just want to go higher. So then what does price do? It gives a break of structure, it leaves liquidity behind, it goes into the most extreme demand, takes the low, it doesn't take out this protected low, which is a good sign. This shows that okay, this low is valid and that we're most likely gonna go higher. From there on, I just execute my entry once I get a nice confirmation that look, price wants to probably go higher. What does price do? Potential second entry was possible. You saw this break of structure here, liquidity lined up here. Then price does pull back into your 3-minute demand as I marked here. Then you have that chalk flip and liquidity sweep and the chalk flip. Then you have the retest again, protecting that same low as I said before. Again, protecting it, and from there on, just ride down beautifully to the Asia high. As you can see here, actually, wait. As you can see here, I did execute the trade, 49 to 72.4, $5,700 on my live account. So that was a pretty nice trade. This was a breakdown. It's simple, just liquidity, find liquidity. Look what like realistically, where could people stop losses be, or where would you put your stop loss if you were trading a specific strategy? If I was trading double top, I would put my stop loss above this highs. Okay, if I was trading double bottom, I would put my stop loss below this low, or some shit like that. Okay, trend line, where would you put your stop loss? At this high, because it's a trend line breakout, you put your stop loss at a recent high. Shit like that will help you a lot with just finding out liquidity and just catching good trades like this, because essentially it's picture perfect, no drawdown. So yeah, that's pretty much the trade, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.